Hey everyone! Do you know that we get the same 24 hours? So, why do some people find time to learn something new? Now, before you think I'm going to tell you to wake up at 5 a.m., stop watching TV, or somehow magically create an extra 5 hours in your day. No, excuse me. That's not what I'm here to talk about because I've been busy too. I worked two jobs before, so I know I had family responsibilities. I've had days when I came home exhausted and honestly didn't feel like doing anything else. Excuse me, I need to have some water. Something happened in my throat. So, yeah, as I was saying, that's not what I am here to talk about because I've been busy as well. I used to work two jobs before. I have family responsibilities. I had days when I came home exhausted, and honestly, I didn't feel like doing anything else. I didn't feel like doing anything else when I got home. So today, I want to talk about something I've learned. Sometimes we don't need more time. We need a different approach to the time we already have. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from tonight. Here it's nighttime. It's 10:36 p.m. right now. It's Monday, so happy Monday to all of you, and Tuesday morning to some. My name is Judy. I am a wife. I live here in Ontario, Canada, originally from Mindanao, Philippines ko. So, welcome everyone sa akong 10-day of collide challenge. Dagaan salamat sa inyong nga tanan who's been following me along since the day one. If you've been watching my lives, you know I've been sharing different lessons from my own journey, not because I have everything figured out, but because these are things I've personally experienced. And today's topic is something I think every hard working can relate. You don't need more time. So, because how many times we have said, I don't have time, I'm too busy, maybe when things slow down, I'll do it when I have more time. I've said those things myself as well. When I was working two jobs, my days were full. Um, Early morning, I wake up, I go to work. I work from morning till early morning as well. So work took up a huge part of my life. Then there were household responsibilities, helping my parents back home. And of course, I wanted to spend time with my husband too. So when I was introduced to learning digital skills, one of my first thoughts was, where am I going to find the time for it? Maybe you can relate. You already have a full time job. Maybe you have a family. Maybe you commute. Maybe you're taking care of your parents. For parents who are taking good care of their young kids, you know, maybe you're managing a household. Maybe after work, all you want to do is just sit down and breathe and relax. And that's completely understandable because here's what I realized. I didn't suddenly get more hours in my day. I simply started looking at my time differently. So there's a difference between busy versus and being intentional. Being busy means your day is full. Being intentional means you're deciding what deserves a place in your day. And sometimes we don't need to completely change our schedule. We need to make small adjustment instead, or maybe instead of thinking I need 3 hours to learn, um, we can reverse it to what can I learn in 30 minutes instead of I don't have time this week. Asked, where can I find 30 minutes? Maybe it's before work, maybe after work, maybe during a break, maybe on your day off, maybe on the weekend. It doesn't have to be perfect. And one thing I've learned is that small amounts of time can add up. 30 minutes doesn't sound like much, but 30 minutes several times a week becomes hour over month, right? And those hours become learning. Learning becomes skill. Skill creates confidence, and confidence makes it easier to keep going. That's how progress often happens, not in one huge burst, but through small, consistent action. So maybe the question isn't, do I have enough time? Maybe the better question is, what am I willing to make time for? Because we all have things that matter to us. We find time to check our phones, we find time to scroll social media. The next time you know, you're just trying to check a message in social media, but the next time you know, you are already there hours and hours of scrolling these uh, people's postings. So I can relate with that because I am I am hooked with social media as well. With once I sit down and started scrolling my social media, then I was stuck in it. Not unless I have to be being intentional and stay away from it and use it for learning instead. So we always find time to watch our favorite shows as well. We find time for the things we consider important. And I'm not saying those things are bad. We need rest, of course. We need entertainment, yes. We need time with family. We need balance. But if there's something important to our future, we also need to give a little space, even if it's just a small amount. Okay, and yes, give time, a little time every day to learn something new. And I especially want to speak to immigrants and hardworking full-time workers because we came to another country with a goal. We wanted to have a better future. We wanted to support our families. We wanted stability. And sometimes we become so focused on working harder every day and surviving that we forget to ask, what am I building for the future? We work hard today, but we also have to think about tomorrow. And learning a new skill doesn't mean you're rejecting the life you have. It means you're investing in yourself. You can appreciate your current job and still learn something new. You can be grateful for your current income and still explore another skill. You don't have to choose between gratitude and growth. You can have both. So, what does a different approach actually look like? For me, it means one, stop waiting for a completely free schedule because honestly, that day may never come. Instead, find a small window. You need to find something. Two, I need to stop thinking I need to learn everything at once because you don't learn one thing, then another. That's it. One small step at a time. And stop comparing your progress to someone else. Someone else may have more time than you. Someone else may have started years before you. That's okay. Work with your own schedule. And I have number four, give yourself permission to start small. You don't need to change your entire life. You just need to make room for small steps. Looking back at my own journey, I realized something. If I had waited until I had plenty of time before I started learning, I might still be waiting until now because life is always going to have responsibilities. There will always be something, a busy week, a different difficult month, unexpected situation. That's life. That's unpredictable. So instead of waiting for life to become this busy, I learned to grow while life was still happening. And that mindset made a big difference for me. So now I want to ask you, what takes up most of your time right now? Is it your work, your family, household responsibilities, or your commuting, social media? Tell me in the comments, and maybe after answering that question, ask yourself as well, is there one small block of time I can use differently? Not 5 hours, not 3 hours, maybe just 30 minutes. Okay, and if you're still watching this until now and thinking, Judy, I really am busy, I believe you. I'm not here to tell you that you're not busy. I know what it's like. I've been there, and I'm encouraging you to do is look at your schedule and ask, what is one small thing I can do for myself and my future and my family? Because sometimes we spend so much time taking care of everything and everyone else that we forget ourselves. And investing in ourselves doesn't have to be selfish. It's not selfish to invest in ourselves. It can be one of the best things you do for your future. So, at this moment, if you're still here watching now, if you're curious about learning digital skills that I've been doing alongside my full time job, feel free to send me a message. I'd be happy to share my experience and resources that help me get started. We also have free webinars every week where you can learn more about the digital business, how it works, what it's included, and the support available. Take the time to learn, ask questions, understand it, then decide if it's the right for you. And before I go, I want to leave you with this thought. You may not need more hours in your day. You may simply need to start using a few hours you already have differently. You don't need to completely change your life tomorrow. Start with 30 minutes, start with one lesson, start with one question, start with one small step because one small steps repeated over time can take you somewhere you never expected to go. And remember, don't wait for that life to become less busy. Learn to grow while life is happening. And daghang salamat everyone for joining me today. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Keep learning, keep growing, keep believing. God bless and take care. I'll see you tomorrow for the day 11 and for our viewers today and ever supportive business partner. from the USA, Sage Mards. Thank you so much. And I know there's somebody else is hoping in. I don't know. Thank you for watching. I see you tomorrow, everyone. God bless. Bye.